My hand is cramping like a bitch. Hello everyone. It is April 1st, which means it is the start of Camp NaNoWriMo, and I have decided kind of at the last minute that I am going to be participating. So if you're not familiar with Camp NaNoWriMo, it is very similar to the NaNoWriMo in November, except you get to pick your word count goal. So instead of the 50,000, it's really up to you. You can go more, go 60, 75,000, or you can go less, 10, 15, whatever. I am going to go for 30,000 words this month, which is a nice, even 1,000 words a day. The other thing I'm going to be doing that is different this time around is I'm going to go back to writing longhand. I used to do this exclusively until I realized that it is just too time consuming. However, I find writing longhand to be extremely creatively stimulating, and I feel like I've really been missing it lately. So for this month, for this project, I'm going to go back to writing longhand. And for me, that is about 3 pages. So really, really doable. I'm going to be using this notebook. It's kind of got a soft kind of faux pleather cover, nice pretty lined pages. And yeah, so about 3 of those pages. I'm going to start my draft with this purple gel pen. This is my preferred method. I love writing in gel pen. I love writing until the ink runs out and then changing colors. So today is April 1st. I have not started writing yet. I'm going to get started here in the next few minutes, and then I will check in with you once I'm done. Hello. It is now later. It's after 11:30, and I am wrapping up for the night. I didn't quite get 1,000 words. I got 805, which was 2 pages worth, and I'm going to be satisfied with that because it's getting late and I have a migraine building and I just don't have it in me for another page. I really struggled to get started. I always do. Beginnings are the worst. I really got hung up on like the very first line. It just didn't feel punchy enough, didn't feel, interesting enough, didn't feel like there was, a good moment of tension. But I just reminded myself that it is a first draft and nobody cares about the first line of the first draft because nobody's going to see it anyway because it's just going to get edited anyway. So I finally just got over myself and went for it. So that's where I'm going to end it for tonight and just make up that extra page, that extra 200 words tomorrow or Wednesday. So a solid start, not perfect, but solid for my first day of Camp NaNoWriMo. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Hello everyone. It is now April the 2nd and I have just finished another bout of writing. I unfortunately did not get the 3 pages that I had originally set out for, but I did get 840 words. This notebook has a little bit more space on the pages than some of my other ones, and I'm able to cram more words onto them. And this is also not a dialogue heavy scene, so there's not as many line breaks, so it's saving me some space. Anyway, so actually, even though I only wrote 2 pages today, and I only wrote 2 pages yesterday, I'm actually at 1,647 words, which is only 350 words off of my pace. So I'm still, within a page of being back on track. So I feel really, really good about it. It's really late. It's after midnight. So I am not going to stick around too much, but I am off to a fairly good start. I'm making some tweaks to this opening scene and really pleased with how some of it has developed, and I'm really looking forward to continuing tomorrow. So I'm going to go to bed because I have been shorting myself on sleep the last couple of days and I know I'm going to regret it. So I will check in with you guys tomorrow once I've gotten some more writing done. Hello everyone. It is now Thursday, April 4th. Yes, I did not record yesterday, but I did write. I didn't get nearly all my pages done. I did 1 page of about 360 words. And then I got home and I was so tired because I've been staying up late the last several days, and everything was just telling me that I needed to rest. Even my tarot draw was telling me I needed to rest. And so I decided to listen to my body and the universe and just everything and go to bed early. And so I did. So I didn't film. I did write a little bit, so it wasn't like it was a complete wash of a day. So I am sitting down now at my desk. I'm going to put some nice relaxing music on, and I'm going to write. I've already written one page, so I've got a little bit of making up to do because I didn't write as much yesterday, and of course the one page I missed on the first day. So I am behind, but I am pleased that I'm still writing, that I've written words every single day so far. This would be day 4. So not like a huge streak, but definitely a good start. So I'm going to sit down and write and see how far I get. I'll just check in with you guys once I'm ready to call it a night, regardless of how many words or how many pages I've written. So I'm going to get to work, and I will check in with you guys in a little bit. All right, we are going to make this quick because all my devices are dying. I finished. I wrote 2 additional pages to the one that I had already when I started this evening. I got 1 word shy of 1200, so I'm making up some of the ground that I lost. I'm only about 800 words behind my pace that I had set, so I'm pretty happy. I had some good lines in this session. My hand is cramping like a bitch, and I realized that like the first page that I wrote, I did about 400 words in half an hour, and when I am typing, I can do about 500 words in half an hour. So I didn't lose that much efficiency for writing by hand. So I'm pretty excited about that. And yeah, I got a little bit blocked on the second half of the sprint, but I worked through it, like I said. And I'm pretty happy with today's work. So tomorrow is Friday, and I have a history of not wanting to do anything on Friday, at least in the evening when I get home from work. I'm going to try and get as much writing done in the creases at work tomorrow as I can to bolster my Friday night or my Friday, malaise. And then this weekend, my dad is going to be in town and I'm taking my daughter to a basketball game. So writing this weekend might be thin on the ground. So I need to do as much as I can now.
But it's 11:30. I'm going to go to bed, and I will check in with you guys hopefully tomorrow.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the end of my first Camp NaNoWriMo writing vlog. It is now Sunday evening, and yes, I know I have not updated you since Thursday. And I'm going to be super honest with you guys. Here's the deal. I knew from the beginning that this weekend in particular was going to be very, very hard on me in terms of writing because I had a bunch of pre-scheduled social obligations. So on Friday, I did write during the day, but then I got home in the evening and I had a bunch of things I needed to do. My dad was coming in the next day, so I needed to do some cleaning up, some tidying up, getting some things together and ready, and edit a video and everything. And so I didn't do more writing, and then I just ran out of time to do an update. And then all day on Saturday, I was entertaining my dad pretty much. And then today, my brother and I took my daughter and my nephew to a basketball game for their birthdays. So that took almost all day as well. So and then I got home after the basketball game and I had a bunch of homework to do because normally I get most of my homework done on the weekends, and because I've been so busy this weekend didn't have time to do it. So it's now like 10:30. I haven't written since Friday. I haven't recorded since Thursday. And you know what? I just don't care. I knew that this weekend was going to be hard. So I'm not like going to get hard on myself about not writing, and I'm not going to get down on myself thinking this is the end of like my motivation. It's not. This was just a set of circumstances right at the beginning of the month that I knew was going to happen because it just so happened that this is the weekend that everything was going on. And for the next 3 weeks, I am child free. 3 weekends, I should say. The next 3 weekends, I am child free. So I'm going to get a shit ton of writing done, starting with tomorrow because my boss gave everybody the day off because we are in the path of totality for the eclipse. And like our metro area is expected to have like a bunch of extra traffic and everything. So we just decided to close the office because we didn't want to fight our way through that nonsense. Anyway, so I have the day off tomorrow. So I'm going to lay in bed and do a bunch of reading and get a bunch of writing done. So like I said, I'm not super concerned. I got about 3,500 words, which is right at half of what my goal was. So again, not having written for the last like 2.5 days, that puts me right about there. So again, I'm not super worried about it. I'm not going to get down on myself about it. And I'm just going to look forward to making the next 23 days of the month really, really like special and productive. So not the best way to start the month, but again, I really didn't anticipate this to be my strongest week anyway. So I'm going to go to bed. You can hear my voice is a little bit rough because I was cheering at the basketball game all day. And I'm going to get some rest. And I will catch up with you tomorrow for the start of my next vlog.